Okay, here's where we're at right now. Did sort of a triage. So we got the frame and fork. Um, this dropout is 130 millimeter. It needs to be 135. This dropout is 93 millimeter. It needs to probably be 105. Don't know about this yet. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a decent price on a tap to rethread those pedal things, but I can get a new one. But this, I like how strong this one looks. It's got like extra bracing right around the bend where they usually crack. A replacement handlebar would be $25, so I might look into that. Obviously, reusing the seat post and the kickstand, and I saved a bunch of small parts, so we'll be reusing some of those at least. And then over here we got the dregs. So there's the tires. This is all the metal parts. I separated out the derailleur in as much as I could, so this is all metal, and then this is almost all plastic. So that's all trash. That's all scrap. Which doesn't leave us a lot of original bike, but I guess it is the important part. So what I got for right now is a fork spreader, which is just some 3/8 16 threaded rod, and some nuts and washers. So I'm going to spread the fork. I want to be fairly ginger with how I spread this back thing, because I don't like this hanger is really thick and solid, but I don't like this joint, so I might see if I can spread it from like right here. But we're going to find out. And I think I'm going to put you back in a time lapse. Well, I'm sure that was riveting even at 10x. But I got all the badging off. They use stickers instead of paint, which is durable, as you could see. And I got this thing stretched out so that this is not the hub that's going on it, but this is a comparable hub. And I got it stretched out to where it's gonna line up pretty well, even with having the no turn washers on the inside. So that's good. And that's stretched out to 135, so that'll fit the hub that's in the mail. Next order of business, other than seeing if I can't clean the paint off of these, is to find my file and open up those holes so that they will fit the thicker flat bolt things that these hubs use. Well, that was fun. But you can see this fits now with the no turn washers on the inside. It's a nice snug fit. It's not super tight, which is what I wanted. I do have to spread the forks a little bit to get this in, but it's just a nudge, just a little kiss. Now, it doesn't look quite centered, but that's mostly an optical illusion because this has a larger diameter on the one side than the other. Plus, we'll be able to scoot these washers around as necessary to shift the wheel left or right so that I can build the wheel straight without any dish either side, and then just kind of dick around with how it's mounted to center it in the fork. I much prefer that to trying to dish the wheel to correct a problem like that. No reason to make the wheel weaker if it doesn't need to be. So, now that that's done, the rear hangers don't need any more work. So I'm going to see what I can fit into that sandblasting cabinet, and maybe at least strip the fork back to bare metal, and I'll see what I can do with this one. So I tried the usual stuff for stripping paint off this. It's too humid to use the sandblaster, but I was getting some results with a wire brush and a drill. So I got an AC powered drill so I can do it some more. Warrior. I'm a warrior. I worry all the time. I also found another wire brush, and I actually came across a tap. So yeah, we'll see how that works for the cranks. It is only right hand thread. I forget if I can make that work the other direction for the left hand thread, but we will find out. I don't think I can. Off to the races. This is as far as I'm going to go with the prep work. The powder coaters I'm dropping it off to have the ability to sandblast anyway, and I spent far too long with a wire wheel trying to get this stuff off, and I'm very sore and tired. And what I want to do is get these two parts and the shell for this battery off to the powder coaters tomorrow if I can. So it'll just have to go in like that, and they can deal with it. To get this apart, I do have to unsolder the connections on this side where it goes into the bike, and then there's just like a scooter battery in here that can be pushed out, and then obviously take the stickers off and stuff. This is bare aluminum, so they can just powder coat that. I'm gonna have it be the same color as the frame. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with that. I'd also like to take a look in here, because this battery, or this tail light, is actually run off a separate battery, which seems stupid because this is a battery. Why do we need batteries for the tail light? So I'll figure something out with that. But the most important part is to get this stuff together. I think tomorrow some parts are going to start coming in. So I gotta get some spokes ordered, and then the next step is to start wheel building. Alright, that's it for this video. So that's going to get painted, powder coated, whatever. Inside here, in case you're curious, you've got the 36 volt out. This pair of white wires goes into the enable switch, which turns on the 36 volt. It's a power switch, but it's controlling the BMS inside this box. And then there's a separate internal fuse for the charge circuit, and then kind of just jammed in here there's a very basic battery gauge. Then this is the back of the tail light. It's bolted to the back, has some quality nanograms energy batteries in it. So yeah, this exact tail light is made in an e-bike version that will run off 36 volts, so I got no idea, but it must have just been fractionally cheaper to put in the battery version. So I'm gonna give this some thought, because I want this to run off the traction battery, and I would like the headlight to run off the same switch, however it happens to work out, but we'll see. As it stands though, this is all ready, so I'll get that off to the powder coaters and we'll start building wheels next, I guess.